The question is, should I wait for home prices to drop? A realtor's advice on timing the market. There's an article on that. Let's say it was 2019, the year 2019, and there's been a lot of things that have gone on with the economy. We've had the pandemic, and so there's been some uncertainty in the market. But if you waited and you were ready to buy in 2019 and you've bought now, well, you've missed the mark by about 35%. The home prices have gone up. Hello, everybody. I'm Debbie Giordano of Master Brokers. Welcome to my weekly update, where I give you bits and pieces and what's going on right here in the city of Milpitas and what might be important to you as a home buyer or home seller. So first of all, I want to thank any of you that voted for me in the Best of Milpitas Awards for 2024. I was picked again as one of the best in Milpitas. I think that's 28 years counting, if I remember right. I have to look at the spreadsheet, but yeah, it's 28 years. I've been a broker for 45 years in the community, so probably been one of the best picks as long as they've had that availability to do the voting and do the Best of Milpitas picks. So again, thank you. It's an honor to represent you as a seller coming out of Milpitas with my knowledge, or particularly as a home buyer and what the community has to offer you. So contact me for that. So let me dive in with the interest rates. There's been a lot of talk about what's going on with interest rates. I looked at the stock market today. It actually declined a little bit, but we had a nice upswing last week on the stock market. So that's a little volatile, and that might affect down payments for potential home buyers buying homes. But I think the long-term impact is going to be not bad. I think it's good. We've had tremendous stock growth. I think it's over 30% this year, just the Nasdaq alone. So that's going to create a tremendous downstroke for home buyers putting down payments here in Milpitas on homes. And then interest rates. So financing is looking good. We continue to fall. 30-year fixed conforming is at 6.375. 15-year fixed conforming is 5.625. We haven't seen it that low for quite a few years. And the 30-year jumbo, which are probably most loans are jumbos here in Milpitas because the average home price is about $1.8 million. That rate is at 6.625, and the 15-year fixed jumbo is at 5.875. So good news, and I think the question that comes up, and this was in the Milpitas Post last week, the question is, should I wait for home prices to drop? A realtor's advice on timing the market. There's an article on that. And I can honestly say that once you're ready to buy, you've got your ducks lined up, you've been pre-approved for financing, you've got your down payment in the bank, not just in stocks, but already cashed in or liquid. You can be a ready, willing, and able buyer to come to the table and negotiate with the seller. But if you waited, let's say it was 2019, the year 2019, and there's been a lot of things that have gone on with the economy. We've had the pandemic, and so there's been some uncertainty in the market. But if you waited and you were ready to buy in 2019 and you've bought now, well, you've missed the mark by about 35%. The home prices have gone up. So waiting is not usually the best advice. What we'll see now with the falling interest rates is we may even see home prices go up and edge just a little bit deeper. You know, home prices are predicated on supply and demand. We have a very low supply of single-family detached homes, which have got the yards and the garages and, you know, a great place to raise a family. And we're not building any more of those. We're building more of the the condensed housing, the condos in that market. That market has flattened out. But if you have a single-family home, you have a real gem, a gold nugget in the community. And when you get ready to move, give me a call and I will come by and see your property. We'll talk about what we need to do to prep it. I have an expert team that gets the homes ready and presented in just a top-notch fashion. So what do I have coming up? Let's see. I have got 390 Monmouth Drive in Milpitas. That is in the area near Rose Elementary School. I had sold one on Monmouth right across the street from that property earlier this year, and we'd gotten 4 offers on that house. So this home is a 5-bedroom, 3-bath. It's an original homeowner. It's approximately 1,775 square feet. The lot size is 6,099, so it's a good lot. It's excellent condition, and we haven't determined the price yet. We'll be, getting that cleaned up, decluttered. There's been some things there from the family that needs to kind of go away and get the home ready to prep. So I don't have a date or on the market or a price yet. So stay tuned and I'll get that to you. And then I have coming up in the Sunny Hills area in Milpitas. That's over by Milpitas High School, Pomeroy Elementary, and Thomas Russell Junior High on Washington Street. It's a 6-bedroom, 3-bath. Lot size is 6,098. The home needs a tremendous amount of updating, but that's okay. It's a great opportunity. We're probably looking at a price point maybe of around 1.4 to 1.5. So as I'll be getting that ready or deciding what we need to do and get that prep for the market, I can give you a little bit more details about that one. And then successfully closing this week, 1352-1358 Chupon Avenue in Milpitas. That's a duplex. I've sold a couple. That's my second duplex I've sold this year. Multifamilies are really good opportunities to buy. This particular family is going to be using actually both units for their family, so it's pretty cool. And the price point on that was $2,298,888. We did get on that one multiple offers. But we weren't quite at the asking price, which is okay. It came in at the appraised value, and that's $2,170,000. So that's what that one is closing at. By the way, that duplex is 3,300 square feet, so it's a really neat duplex. And as I promised, I'm bringing you some great facts and information about another area of Milpitas, and I want to discuss Parktown. It features spacious homes. And they do have individual yards and garages. It's an older community, close to parks and schools, and it makes a popular choice for families, and that can't be more true. I sold the one on Shenandoah. I sold 2 on Shenandoah this year, one on Shiloh Avenue. I've sold 4 of my inventory properties are in Parktown. What the buyers liked about that area was the Senate Elementary School, which is the #1 rated elementary school. All the 4 homes were within walking distance of that school, and that was also a real driver to value. The Rancho Junior High is also out there. But it's really cool. The Parktown was developed years ago in the early 1960s in Milpitas by making the streets a little bit smaller. So you will find a little narrowing of the street. So if there's some cars parked, it could get difficult to come through. But the downside of narrowing those streets is at the end of each street is a beautiful park. And that's, albeit why they have the name Parktown and the great development that it is. So it still offers a buyer very user-friendly, family-friendly neighborhood to raise your family, walking distance to schools, and then with having the individual yards is a real plus. So if you have a home in Parktown, I'm your expert. Anyway, you can give me a call at 408-945-8988 to get your home ready. We got spring right around the corner, or giordanodj@aol.com. Look forward to talking to you and see you next week. We'll be talking about Hillcrest area next week. See ya. Bye-bye.